Hello everybody. So we are back in a beautiful part of KZN. These are the last few days of our holiday, but we thought it's a perfect opportunity to get back into a perfect exercise regime. So today Wafti has asked me to please give him a workout that will help him ease himself back into a new habit, one that will break the ice and not scare him off too much with all those workouts. So today we are going to be doing a light Pilates flow that will just make your body feel so much better and encourage and inspire you to get back into that workout regime. So let's get straight into it. Please remember to follow your own body. We are all at different levels. I will give you modifications for some of the exercises, but I want you to feel comfortable and join me on the mat when you are ready. Let's start in a kneeling position. I want that left foot in front of you, that right foot behind you, 90-degree angle in that left knee, and that right, and we're slowly going to lengthen that spine, bringing those arms up in front of you. Let's inhale, exhale, bringing those arms up towards the ceiling, and inhale, bringing them to a T position, and inhale, lifting those arms back up, and just working out where you are in time and space. I want those palms facing each other. Let's exhale, lift those arms up towards the ceiling, starting to engage that core, and back up, and slowly bringing those arms back in front of you. And as we bring them back in front of you, we're leaning forward, allowing that right hip flexor to stretch out, and slowly lifting those arms back up as we extend that front foot, bringing that chest towards those knees, and slowly bringing those hands towards those feet. And that's the sequence. We're going to do 5 of those, and extending forward, and as we lift, bringing those arms overhead and extending that front foot, bringing that chest down. You should feel a stretch in different parts of that body as you're going from one movement to the next. And I want you to really just work hard to listen to your body. We've got 2 more. And down. And coming back, getting that 90-degree angle. We're leaning forward and opening that chest towards the wall next to you, and follow that hand with your eyes and leaning to stack that vertebra in those knees, leaning forward and opening, and slowly back. And we've got 3 more of these. Exhale, open, inhale, back to center, and exhale, open, and inhale, back to center. We're going to take this front foot and bend it out in front of you, and depending on your capabilities, you can either bend this back foot behind you like so, or you can keep it extended. And we're slowly going to open that chest to look in front of you, pushing that pelvis into the ground, putting our hands in front of us, shoulder width apart. Let's take a deep breath in, looking up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, bend those elbows, bringing that chest back towards the floor. Inhale, exhale, opening, bringing that right arm up and around and over behind you, and back up, and slowly coming back to starting point, and all the way down, bringing that chest back to the floor, tucking in that chin, pushing that spine up towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, opening that chest, looking up towards the sky, bringing that arm up and around. You're creating a little half circle with that body as you rotate that spine, pushing that pelvis into the ground as you're working. Slowly down, keep breathing. I want that deep lateral breathing, pushing that spine up and opening, and lifting that arm up and over, following your hand with your eyes, and slowly coming back around and reaching that chest all the way down, keeping in this position. We're extending those arms, and we are walking our arms right across to the left hand side, Going as far as you can go, and I want you to reach that right hand to the opposite corner as far as it can go. Allow that right part of your body to stretch out, and slowly walking your hands back towards the right hand side, extending that left arm, allowing that left part of the body to stretch out, as well as that left glute. Slowly coming back to center and walking your hands back to prepare to get your body into an all fours position, leaning all the way back into rest position. Let's take a deep breath and exhale, and slowly coming back up into that all fours, lifting that right knee in front of you and making sure there's a 90 degree in that right knee, 90 degree in that left knee, and slowly bring arms in front of you. Let's inhale and exhale, leaning forward and extending that back as we bring our arms overhead, slowly lifting back up, extending that front foot and bringing that chest towards that knee. And inhale, exhale, lifting yourself back, bending that knee, bring your arms overhead as we extend and allow that stretch into that hip flexor, and bring arms back in front of you and reaching your hands towards those toes. We've got 3 more of these, slowly coming back up. Allow that back to stretch out. Embrace the stretch. Listen to your body and keep breathing as we're working. We've got 1 more of these before we continue to the next sequence. And opening and slowly coming back. We're going to open that chest towards the left hand side now. Let's lean forward and open towards the left, and slowly back to center, stacking that vertebra, bringing that knee back to 90 degree. Exhale, extend and open, and slowly back. We've got 3 more of these. Leaning forward as you open that chest, and slowly back to center. Keep that tummy tight. Even though we're doing mobility, we still want to maintain that good posture. And last one, and slowly coming back to center and slowly rotating that front leg again. If you need to, you can bend that back knee so that you can enjoy and experience the exercise rather than strain through it. Extending that back, looking up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, slowly lowering down, and inhale, exhale, lifting up and opening that chest as you lift your left arm up and around towards your back foot. And slowly coming back up, looking up towards the ceiling, bringing that arm back to the floor, all the way back down, and pushing that spine all the way up, and opening that chest, bringing that arm up, following it with your eyes. You've got 3 more after this one, reaching as far as you can go. Coming back to center, dropping that chest, tucking that chin, pushing up, and opening, lifting that arm up and reaching. Keep working. Allow the body to do its thing. Just remember, we want that crisp and controlled posture as we're working, and slowly coming back down, tucking in that chin, leaning towards the floor and pushing that spine up for one last time, dropping that chest all the way down, extending those hands and walking towards the right hand side, reaching that left arm towards that far corner as much as we can go as we press that chest into our knee, as we allow that glute to stretch out, and slowly walking towards the left hand side to do that same thing, drawing that right arm towards the opposite corner as far as you can go, and slowly coming back to center and coming into that all fours position with your arms, slowly leaning back, bringing that foot back and leaning into that rest position. But I want you to open those knees to shoulder width apart as we extend and reach forward, and slowly rocking our pelvis, just leaning our center of mass from left to right, from side to side. Let's go for another 3 and 2 and 1. Slowly lifting yourself back up into that all fours position. We're going to extend that right leg, extending and holding. Remember to have that belly to spine, hips are aligned, neck is in that neutral, and you're activating this right glute. I want you to work on experiencing the activation of your muscles. Let's inhale, exhale, toe tap for 10 counts. That's 1 and 2. Neck in neutral, looking straight down in front of you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And on that 10th one, we're going to hold that leg up, bring that right arm up. Just make sure you want that crisp posture, so just work hard to balance yourself. If you're not getting tired, it means you need to activate a little bit harder, so lift that leg a little bit higher, tuck that pelvis in a little bit more, pubic bone to chin, and slowly dropping that leg down. Inhale, exhale, left leg up, inhale to prepare, and 10 counts, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, core tight, 8, neck in neutral, 9, and 10. Extending that right arm and holding, tucking in, 10, 9, lengthening, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming down, tucking those feet under your toes and lifting those glutes up towards the ceiling. As you bring your head between those arms, rotate that tailbone up towards the ceiling and slowly push those heels into the ground. Allow that body, the back of your legs, to stretch out as you push that head through those shoulders, and slowly bending those knees and opening that chest, looking up to the skies. And inhale, exhale, lifting yourself back up, extending those legs, bending that right knee, pushing that left heel into the ground. And inhale, exhale, changing over. And we're going to do a few of these changeovers from left to right. And last one, as we bend those knees and draw that pelvis towards the floor as you open that chest. And allow those abdominals to stretch out. Slowly lowering that chest onto the floor, bringing arms out into a T-point. Making sure you're in the center of that mat. Let's lift that right leg off the floor, keeping core tight, bringing left arm out in front of you overhead, and we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing left arm to T-point and slowly lifting that left leg up and over as we lift and rotate those shoulders and that knee, allowing a stretch as we activate that glute of that left leg, and slowly coming back to center. We're going to lift that other leg up, bringing that arm overhead and holding for 10, 9, 8, core tight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing that arm to T-point, lifting that leg up and over as we open that chest, looking up towards the sky, activating that glute as we push those hips forward, and slowly coming back over onto your tummy, bringing arms overhead, palms facing each other, neck in neutral. Let's inhale, exhale, lifting both arms off the floor for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly down. Inhale, exhale, lifting back up, knees together, pointing those toes, drawing those scaps down. Let's go for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly coming down. We're going to lift those legs and arms back up off the floor, and we are going to bend our arms into W as we extend back to Y position. That's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We're doing 8 of these. Keep those knees off the floor and together. 7, keeping those glutes tight, and 8, and slowly coming down, lifting yourself up into that rest position, and slowly coming back forward, bringing that tummy back on the floor. We're going to bring our ankles towards our back so we can grab them with our hands, and we are resting our neck in that neutral position. And as we exhale, we are squeezing our glutes to lift our knees off the floor, to open that chest and activate those glutes. Exhale and slowly relax. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale to hold, exhale down. Let's do 4 more of these. Exhale, up and hold, lifting those toes towards the sky, and slowly down. Keeping those knees hovered as we're extending, and slowly down. As you can see, my legs are still off the floor. And last one. And up and holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly coming down and lifting yourself up into that rest position. We're going to come into an all fours position and progress into a cat stretch. Let's lift wrists comfortably under those shoulders and knees comfortably under those hips. Let's inhale, exhale, pushing that spine up towards the ceiling, and then opening that chest. And let's do 3 more, and pushing up and opening that chest, and pushing up and slowly opening that chest. Let's lift that right foot next to that right hand, getting up and stacking those vertebrae. I want you to bring that left heel towards that left glute as we extend that right arm up towards the ceiling, and leaning forward into that front knee and release, and leaning forward and release. Let's do 3 more of these. Allow that stretch to come into that quad, keeping that belly to spine. And last one. And slowly coming back and bringing that right leg behind you, putting that left leg in front of you, bringing that right glute, right heel towards that right glute, leaning into that front knee. Exhale, reaching forward. Inhale, release. That's 1 and 2 and 3. Keeping core tight, sucking belly to spine as we allow that quad to stretch out. And last one, and slowly coming back up and bringing yourself into a seated position. We're going to bring ourselves to the center of the mat, that pelvis is in that horizontal neutral position, that spine is in that natural lower lumbar curve. Let's inhale, exhale, tilting the pelvis up towards the ceiling, one vertebra at a time, digging those heels into the ground and squeezing those glutes, keeping core tight. We're going to lift that right leg into tabletop as we lead through that left heel. Let's lift that left glute up towards the ceiling. Let's inhale, exhale, toe tap, inhale, lift. That's 1 and 2. We're going to do 8 on each leg. 3, keeping that core tight and don't let that left knee go out. And we've got 3 more, keeping that 90-degree angle, sucking belly to spine. And 3, dropping that leg down, lifting the other leg up. Inhale, exhale, toe tap, making sure that those hips are aligned, belly to spine, and you're tilting that pubic bone towards your chin. And let's do 3 more. And 1 and 2 and 3. Dropping that leg down, lifting those hips, bringing arms up towards the ceiling, palms facing each other. Inhale, exhale, lowering those arms overhead, lifting back up. We're going to do 8 of these, but while we're doing them, I want you to lift that pelvis a little bit higher, digging those heels into the ground. Imagine them coming towards your glutes, squeezing those glute max muscles. And let's do 4 more. Exhale, lower, inhale, up. Exhale, lower, inhale, up. And last one. And slowly bringing those arms down towards your side, lifting those hips to slowly roll yourself back down into neutral. Let's lift that right leg into tabletop, then left leg into tabletop, and lifting both arms behind your head to lift head, neck and chest off the ground. We're going to go straight into our single leg stretch. Both hands on that right knee. Inhale, exhale, extend left leg. Inhale, rotate, and exhale, change over and change over. And let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Bringing those legs back into tabletop, lowering head, neck and chest back onto the floor and hugging those knees towards your chest. You should feel a beautiful activation into that tummy. We're going to go into hundreds prep, bringing arms overhead, legs back into that tabletop. Let's inhale, exhale, lifting your arms towards your sides, and inhale back to the floor. We're lifting our head, neck and chest as we bring those arms to the side, trying to make sure that we're maintaining a beautiful 90-degree angle in those hips and in those knees. Let's do 3 more. Exhale, lifting up, and 2 more, and lifting up, and the last one. We're going to stay in the air. If you want more of a challenge, you can extend those legs. Otherwise, we're going to keep those legs bent, and we're going to pulsate for 5 counts as we inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly hugging those knees to chest as we drop that head, neck and chest back to the floor. Just look from left to right to loosen up that neck. We're going to extend our legs onto the floor, bringing arms overhead, and we're going to slowly inhale, lift arms to our sides as we lift our head off the floor, and exhale, reaching forward and extending our arms over towards our toes as we drop our chest towards our knees, and slowly coming back up. into seated position. Thanks for joining me. Wafdi didn't even get through to the end of the workout. He got quite tired and actually just ended up watching me. So I hope you managed to continue the entire way, and I hope it was the perfect inspiration to get you into the perfect Pilates habit. If you are wanting more exclusive content and more content that will inspire and motivate you to keep onto this new habit that you have finally created, click on the link in the description below. It is 21 energizing Pilates workouts that will get you through the first month of this new year. Let's get into our new habits and click on that link. See you in the next video.